My name is Alexis Berry, and this is a video of a fitness testing battery completed on the 12th of April 2022. And nice to see you again, Edward.
It's good to be back.
Alright, so today we're going to be doing a series of fitness tests to see where you are fitness-wise, and so we can compare your results in the future as we continue on your fitness journey here at this gym. And yeah, so before we get started, I'll just ask you a couple questions. Have you had any caffeine or even any alcohol this morning that might affect your heart rate or anything?
Not alcohol, coffee, goes without saying.
Okay.
That's
So,
just wake. That's my wake and bake.
yeah, I'll just record that just to be very, yeah. Just write down the time and that you've had one coffee, just so we can, later on when we compare the results, they're more accurate, because it obviously affects your heart rate and stuff. And yeah. So we'll start with your baseline tests. So these will be your resting heart rate, your resting blood pressure, your height and weight, BMI, and your girth measurements. So we'll do them first before we get exercising so we can get accurate reading. So we'll start with your resting heart rate. So just grab your wrist there, and I will count to 15 seconds, and I'll multiply it by 4 to get your beats per minute. Oh yeah, I can feel that. There we go. You're not a vampire. Alright. So, 83 beats per minute.
Well, that would explain my love for red meat, though.
I need the blood. Alright. So that's a normal rating. So that's good. Resting blood pressure. I unfortunately don't have a sphygmometer or anything, so I'm just going to pretend to do all that. Blah, blah, blah. Cool.
Grip strength of a bear, man. Bruise.
Alright, so we'll put in what we've got here is 135 over 88, which is high normal, so that's okay as well. We will get your height and weight. I've got a tape measure there. I don't think it'll actually reach your height, to be honest, but that's alright. If you could stand up, please. We'll just, it's actually not tall enough to at all.
Sorry, buddy.
We'll pretend we have one of those gym ones here. There we go. You're pretty much as tall as this door. Like, holy moly, man. Yep.
Yeah, or where do you want to go?
Yeah.
That good?
That's perfect. Awesome. So, you are 190 centimeters tall, and we'll get you
6'4". Yep.
we'll get you to stand on a scale, which is right here.
Yeah, I did that
Okay.
yesterday for you, didn't I? What day before?
Yep. So, we've got the weight, because I don't have a scale. So, 78 kilograms. So, that gives you a BMI of 33.2, which is actually an obese rating. And
You couldn't deliver that a little bit more gently.
You are obese. that's terrible. Okay. That's alright. We'll do some girth measurements. So I'll get you to stand up again. Alright, we'll start with your waist. And we can get in centimeters. Camera. Alright, so I'm just gonna touch you if that's alright.
Yeah.
Holy, you are tall. Spins me out. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. And we'll get your hips as well.
Dang. Trying to hold on.
Just gonna put it over your bum there.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
It's not as invasive as a prostate check.
Thank God I'm not doing that today.
No, the real worry is when, like, you know, you ask the doctor, like, you know, where should I put my pants? And he says, over there with mine.
So I've recorded your waist girth at 120 centimeters, which the rating for that is a high health risk. So you've got a high amount of visceral fat for And your
Padding.
padding.
Yeah.
Hip girth is 132 centimeters, and so that means that your waist to hip ratio would be 0.91, which is a low health risk rating. So we'll move on. Why is my laptop doing that? We will move on to some your range of movement assessments. So we'll start with the lying shoulder flexion. So we'll need to do that on the floor.
Yeah. Lying.
Yeah.
Just fine.
Yep. Pretty much. So what we're going to do is, lie flat on your back and bend your knees up, please. Yeah. No, just keep your feet
Just
up.
keep feet down.
Yep. And then we're going to, I'll get you to put your arms behind your head, keeping your arms straight.
Behind my head, like, you know, the position kind of thing.
No, sorry. Keep your arms straight and, put them behind your head and as close to your body as possible, and keep your arms straight. And basically, perfect. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure the angle between your shoulder and your elbow. See how flat's lying on the ground here. So I'd say it's not lying flat on the floor. It's less than 180-degree angle, just slightly, and it's on the other side. That's about the same, so I'd say probably about 160 degrees. Okay. So, that's fine, thank you. You can stand up now. Alright, so that's it, I've left the camera. Need that. So that's a bit restricted, so basically that's just testing the flexibility of your chest and shoulder muscles, and it was a bit restricted, so it's 160. Alright, so
As a young fella, I did a bit of time in the polishing factory. It's like, buddy. Yeah, other than those shoulders, not too much would restrict me. Did tweak my ankle once upon a time, left ankle. It gives me a bit of grief from time to time.
is it playing up, is it? Is your ankle hurting?
It has its moments. Sometimes it's like, buddy, worse than others, and buddy, but even just walking, sometimes I notice it's like, buddy, just it throbs a little bit. Buddy.
So it's bothering you now at the moment as we're doing these tests. Okay, that's fine.
It just kind of never goes away. It's just like its intensity varies, kind of thing. So
that's all right. We can work around that. So what I might do is when I do the push-up test with you, I might just alter it a little bit to take like the pressure off of your left ankle. So we'll move on to your other range of movement test, which is a sit and reach test. So I don't actually have one of those sit and reach box things, but what I'll do is get you to sit flat on the ground and then put your feet up against this box here. Oh man, I really need to get some sort of stand for this camera for real. Alright, you can see that? Awesome. I'll get my tape measure. So what we're gonna do is, where did I put that tape measure? Alright. So what I'll get you to do is lean forward as far as you can. Keep your legs straight, flat on the ground, and lean forward as far as you can towards your toes. Try and reach your toes. Perfect. Alright. So I'm going to 35. Alright, perfect. Thank you very much. Alright. So, I have recorded that as 35 centimeters. Thank you. 35 centimeters. So that is an average rating. So that's alright. 35 centimeters. Alright, we'll move on to the push-up test, but we'll just make sure that we'll keep pressure off your ankles. So what I'm thinking is when you're in the push-up position, maybe put your left ankle, cross your left ankle over your right ankle, and we'll just do that for the push-up test.
So I just start on my knees and then you just kind of manipulate my ankles so you kind of like get it right, because you show me how it needs to be.
Yep. Alright, so get down into your usual push-up position, and they do need to be done on, can you do it on your foot, or? Actually, you know what, that's actually not a bad idea.
Just kind of like,
do it on the knees, yeah.
I was just kind of going to make sure I had it right before I kind of like tippy-toed up, but
yeah. Okay.
yeah.
No worries.
So
Alright, so basically you're just going to do as many push-ups as you can until you can't do any more push-ups. It's pretty basic.
We're doing straight to the ground.
Yeah.
Up.
Yeah, pretty much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright.
Form was going there.
15 push-ups, not bad. Alright, so that is actually good. Very good rating. Well done.
Yeah, no, buddy. Back in the day, I used to kind of do a bit of cow tipping.
Alright, before we sit down, we've got one more test to do. This is a cardiovascular test. This is called the Queen's College Step Test. So I'll give you a demonstration first how to do it. I'll just grab your phone for the metronome. So basically, this test is to test your cardiovascular fitness levels, basically how well your body is able to intake and distribute oxygen. So I'll give you a quick demonstration of how it's done. You're going to take 24 steps per minute at a tempo of 96 beats per minute, and then we're going to test your heart rate afterwards and then calculate your VO2 max. So
just
I'll
1 minute's worth?
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
It's for 3 minutes. Yep. So basically it's going to be up, up, down, down, and we'll have the metronome going, and obviously I'll get
Is
it
it
going.
alternate legs?
It's up, up, down, down.
So step up with the left on one, then down, down, then step up with the right on the next. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you. So we'll get the metronome going. So that's the pace it'll be at. And so we'll follow this pace. So it'll be up, up, down, down, just on the left foot.
I said just up with the left.
Yeah, and then up with the right, and then down with the left, and down with the right.
That's the alternate legs, yeah.
Yeah, and I'll time it for 3 minutes, and then we'll test your heart rate after. If at any time you're feeling like you're lightheaded or getting chest pain or breathlessness or anything like that, then we'll stop the test. Yeah, so are you right with that? You're cool with that? Ready to do it? Awesome. Alright, so I'll test 3 minutes. Oh, time it for 3 minutes, I mean. I'll let you know when to start. And go. Is that a bit hard? Is it?
No. Uncoordinated. I haven't done leg day in a while.
you're swapping legs, it's just left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
Yeah, I don't want one quad bigger than the other.
Fair enough.
I'm stepping up off that same leg the whole time. It's like, yeah, no, I'll be walking around in circles next week.
I think it's been a minute and a half.
Yeah,
I think so. I think we'll stop it there just because I don't know if they want to watch us do it for 3 minutes.
no, you can always fast forward it.
Yeah, that's true.
Just like, when I'm like thinking you're like just cutting corners. I do 10 minutes of fucking box jumps and then CrossFit. 42-inch box. Yeah.
Alright, that's 2 minutes. You feeling alright?
Me?
Good? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Should have had that extra coffee before I left. Made it a bit Irish.
Alright, 30 seconds.
Why does anything leg have to decide,
Sorry?
Take forever.
Okay.
Figured, well, bloody hell isn't an actual real place. It's leg day. Beep test wouldn't have been so bad,
Alright, and done. Awesome. Alright, so we'll just test your heart rate now. Give it 15 seconds. Alright. Alright, 25, so 25 times 4 is 100, so that's 100 beats per minute. And
Took her like a champ.
yeah, you did really well. 100 beats per minute. And we'll just go back to the laptop now. Thanks for letting me use your phone. Alright, so with the Queen's College step test, let's see
Thanks
here.
for not making the step up any higher.
So 100 beats per minute, and we'll calculate. Can I borrow your phone again? Sorry. For the calculator, because I am definitely not a calculator.
Your phone shit. Hello.
Oh, you're not even
Hello.
on camera. Oh, my
Oh.
bad. There we go.
Whatever.
Sorry.
Pretty fine.
Definitely no
everything.
Spielberg. Alrighty. So 111.33 minus. Oh wait, this is a bit complicated. Alright, so 0.42. I should really know that times 100. That makes it 42, doesn't it?
Yep.
Okay. 111.33 minus 42 is 69.33, and that gives us a rating of, oh, I didn't write them down. Okay, damn. Right. Alright, so basically, after getting all these test results recorded, we will definitely work on your weight loss goal and your healthy eating goal. We have options here for you. We've got cardio machines, we've got resistance training machines, we've got group exercise classes. I think your goal is definitely attainable and reachable as long as we can get you exercising on a regular basis, get you doing some cardio and resistance training and stuff, which will...
And what about the ankle? Is that gonna...
We can work
So,
around that. We can, I can definitely prescribe you some exercises that don't put too much pressure on your ankle. We can work around that, and we can help to strengthen it and...
By stretches or just other little resistance kind of training with it?
Yeah, well, stretching your calf muscle. I think the physiotherapist mentioned that stretching your calf muscle will help ease the tension and the pain in your ankle and stuff. So, yeah, we'll...
So is it more kind of like muscular tendon type of thing, not so much bone, nothing to worry about, osteoporosis? Well, obviously,
Well,
can't diagnose that without a bone density, but
well, the resistance training will definitely help with building the bone mineral density. Is kind of what it does. Just exercise in general is good for your bone health and bone strength, and obviously building up the muscles and all that around it and everything.
Change your diet or should complement that.
Yeah, for sure. Reducing your sugars and added sugars and fats and stuff like that.
And when would you like to reevaluate, if any,
We will do further tests down the road to compare your results and stuff and see how you're coming along.
You let me know roughly when that time period's coming up, or if I see you, I'll just let you know if it's getting better or worse.
Yeah, well, you'll see me on a pretty regular basis, so we'll definitely have lots of chats about it. Alright, awesome.